Welcome. In front of me is an ASUS ROG Phone 8, and today I'll show you how you can record screen on this phone. So, to get started, let's pull down our notifications by swiping down from the top of the screen and swipe down once again to extend the list of visible toggles. Now on one of the pages we should have a screen recording toggle. For me it is visible on a second page, so once you see it you can simply tap on it. This will bring up the overlay right here, or not overlay but the permissions, so you can just select to allow all of these. And then it gives us the overlay right here, so we can record things like audio. You can choose microphone, device, both or none. I'm gonna choose none. And then also show visual feedback. This is just gonna show touches and taps on the screen, but we also have additional options like touches, touch tracks, so any kind of swipes will be followed up by like a string basically. And we have also both of them. You can select whichever one you want. I'm going to choose both just so you can see how that looks like on a recording, and you can then decide yourself if you want it or not, as it might be relatively distracting for instance, gameplay recordings. And last thing we have do not show again. If you don't want to have these options visible again, you can just select this. And that being said, you can actually change the settings by, instead of tapping on the toggle, holding it. This will take you to the settings as well. Let's select start. This gives us a countdown and then begins recording, which you can see right here, overlay that will show you how long you've been recording. This actually won't be visible on the screen recording, so don't worry. Anyway, once you're done, you can just interact with the overlay, click on the red square, and this will automatically save your screen recording to your gallery application, which I'll open right now, and you can see it right at the front, or we should be able to navigate to albums, and here you will see videos. That's where the screen recordings will be located. So you can see the yellowish marks. Though right here I was doing this fairly quickly, so it's not as visible, but you can see the dot. So the track marks are these yellow strings right there, while the dot is the other one, the other option. But there we go. Now there's one last thing that I'm going to add, which I wasn't able to showcase right here because we didn't have the application for this. But there are certain applications that have the ability to block your screen recorder. So if you ever encounter a screen recording that presents you with just a black screen, even though you are absolutely certain that you were recording screen of an application that was showing you more than that, just know that this is actually normal. It's a safety feature of Android which you have zero freaking control over, so you cannot change it even though it's supposedly a feature. And that supposed feature is being used by mostly applications that have zero business using it, like Netflix. There is no security reasons for Netflix to utilize this. So furthermore, the application can utilize this function of it on your device. So as an example, Netflix does it to prevent piracy, most likely, which would be the stupidest way to pirate content by recording it, but I digress. But the problem here is that applications don't require you to agree to any terms of use, which I would argue is a violation of your device, considering they just decide to do whatever they want on your phone without ever getting the permission to do anything like that. So I just wanted to point that out. If you ever encounter this, just know, as far as I know, there is nothing I or you can do about it. But with that being said, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.